going to be a fantastic report. I can't wait to do it, Marvin. I can't wait. Now, you took my advice and you did not look at the video clip, right? Good. And I'm going to remind you again before we put it on, because I don't want you seeing this, Marvin. I'm thinking about your own well-being. I don't want you seeing this video clip. Now, we're still waiting 2 to 3 weeks for that printer ink, right? Jesus. You know, they send us the printer. Thank God it wasn't damaged. It took forever to get that. Then they don't give us no ink. I send you to the store. You go get the ink. There's no ink in the store. We got to order it. Now we're waiting 2 to 3 weeks. We were some big famous news station. They'd have that ink and printer here on spot. But no, we got to suffer and wait for all this nonsense. I'm always something. Unbelievable. All right, let's get off that. Let's do a fantastic report. Are you ready? Let's do it. Good afternoon. I'm Steve S.H. Walters reporting for Breaking News 500 here in Vero Beach, Florida. Today's topic is New Orleans. New Orleans, the Big Easy. And we're going to the dark side, folks. But before we go there, I'm going to give you a little information about New Orleans. Now, I don't know if you've ever been there or not. Probably most of you have. And probably a lot of you are dying to go. And you should go. You should enjoy it. I'm going to go. I haven't been there yet. I drove through there on my way to Florida. But I didn't stop. I was on a schedule. Next time I'm stopping. I'm going to stay a few days. Now, New Orleans is a good-sized city. Founded in 1718. And they got about 1,200,000 people there in the New Orleans and surrounding areas. So it's pretty good size. And it's a big city with lots to see and do. A lot of great things that people are not aware of. And we're going to give you some of that on this report. Now, I've got some friends that have been down there, and I talked to them about their experiences in New Orleans. I said, would you like to give me some information to give the audience so that they would have a little bit more perspective of what to do down there? And did you have a good time or not? And just give me your honest stories. My good friend Scott in Florida, he says he loved the World War II Museum. He said that's a must-see. Along with that, he thought the people were really friendly, and the food was great. Well, that's enough reason for me to go right there. Then I got my good buddy Frank in LA. Now, Frank, he went down there for 4 or 5 days, and he loved the French Quarter. He loved walking around, and he loved all the culture and the buildings, and he loved the street music, all the jazz and street music folks. Well, that sounds like Frank, because Frank's a musician. He plays the drums. And I love that stuff too. That's 2 good reasons to go down there. Now there's Terrence in Arizona. Now Terrence, he loved to go a little bit on the dark side. We won't go too much into what his experiences were, but he did that cemetery tour. And he said he had a great time and a great experience. And he can't wait to go back. Well, there's 3 good reasons right there. 3 people that have given me reasons to go to New Orleans. I guess they say New Orleans, New Orleans. And there's plenty to do and see there. Like, you know, of course, they have the Mardi Gras. Bourbon Street, famous Bourbon Street, all the restaurants and bars and all the partying, the nightlife. A lot to do down there, a lot to enjoy, and well worth the visit. Now we're going to get ready to go on the dark side. Are you thinking the crime? Well, that's not it. They do have plenty of crime down there, so you got to be careful. Right now, New Orleans is the murder capital of the USA. Did you know that? And they're big on car theft and carjackings down there. So if you take your car into New Orleans or you have a rent-a-car, make sure you park it in a garage or an area where it's lit up with lights, or you have an alarm on it. And just be careful. Use your good judgment and awareness, because there is crime in New Orleans, like any big city. Think LA, Chicago, New York. You got to be careful. You got to be careful in New Orleans also. Now, we're going to get ready for the dark side. And this is where the viewer discretion comes in, folks, because maybe you can handle it, maybe you can't. Just remember, it's only a video. You got a video clip, and I can't let Marvin see it. And I want to remind him not to watch this video clip. When we put that clip on, you turn away, close your ears, close your eyes. Don't look at it, Marvin. I don't want you to have nightmares later. Pretty wild clip. Pretty wild clip. And that also goes for you folks. If you can't handle some of these things that might scare you, then maybe you shouldn't look at this clip. Fast forward 30 seconds or turn away for 30 seconds, because this clip is really something else. So I just want to give a viewer discretion advisory out there to you guys. Now you may be thinking I'm a little hard on Marvin, but you got to understand something. He's been a great employee of mine for many years and a good friend. And I care about him. I know him. I know what scares him. And he does get scared easy. And I don't blame him for most of it. But I know this dark side thing might get to him, so I don't want him to watch the clip. Yeah, he's a grown man. He can make his own decisions. And he will. Hopefully he takes my advice. If he doesn't, then we'll deal with it. And we may have to deal with it. All right. We're going to get ready to go on the dark side. The dark side. Roll the clip.
On a timeless nightmare, as we unearth New Orleans' most sinister figures, experience the haunting whispers of a tragic, dismembered lover, and sink into the madness of vampirism. Raven's Omen will burn through the hottest hell as it sends the chill of death through your soul.
Marvin, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Breathe in. Breathe in slowly. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good, Marvin. Keep that going. And have your water and relax. Sit down. I told you not to watch that clip. I told you. Now just relax. And I'll take you to a nice lunch after the report. Lunch is on me. I'm buying. Okay, Marvin? I told him not to watch that clip. See, I know him. Well, folks, did you enjoy the clip? Did it scare you? Did it affect you? Does it make you want to go down to New Orleans? Does it make you want to stay away from New Orleans? I'd love to hear it. Tell me your thoughts and your experiences in the comments down below. And I got some information down there below about tours on the dark side, places to go and see that you may want to check out. Now, there's a lot to do and see on this dark side. I mean, they got brutal priests down there, haunted mansions, buildings, and they got the famous St. Louis Cemetery. That's where Terrence went. Terrence had plenty of great stories, but I don't want to share them with you. I want you to make your own stories, and I'm going to make my own stories. And they also have grunches. What's a grunge? Not a Grinch. It's a grunch. No, it's not a candy bar. It's a grunch. You ever heard of grunches? Grunches are humanoid creatures with sharp claws and teeth. Very dangerous, very violent. They kill people. They kill animals. Don't want to get these guys aggressive. They have an albino chupacabra down there. That's right, folks, an albino chupacabra. They've been seeing him around a lot. These are grunches. You got to be careful of them. They're on the dark side. Now, you probably won't find them in the city because of all the people and the authorities and everything. They might roam in there, but you're going to see them on the outskirts of town. You're going to see them if you take any of these dark side tours. You're going to have to be very careful if you do any dark side experiences. This is the dark side, folks. And New Orleans is known, famous for its dark side. Do you have the courage to experience the dark side of New Orleans? Hurrah! Well, that's on you. I'm going to do it. I hope you've enjoyed this report. I'm Steve S.H. Walters reporting for Breaking News 500. Have a great day.